Alfred's on his holidays as well. We dropped him off at my grandpa's to look after him. Alfred! 5199 is all packed up in the bubble wrap. Bye Pania, bye King, bye Hall, bye Dingoods, bye Prairie, bye 101, bye Other 101, bye Tornado, bye all the rest of you in that drawer which I can't be bothered to open. Bye everybody. Also, I was just packing my bags and goodness gracious, it's foggy. Look at that. Wow. No, Severn Valley Railway. Never mind, we'll come back in a bit. We'll be able to come back to the Severn Valley at some point in the future. Just have to see when it is. So we're stopping off at the first little attraction that we're visiting in the Midlands, which is the Crooked House. Now it's quite cool because due to the land slipping about because of mining, this whole house is just slipped to one side. I'll show you when we go outside in a minute, but it really is quite disorientating being inside.
That's so weird.
It is. Yeah, I should mention that I'm here with my family, so my sister is here.
Hello.
Yeah, she is. So, yeah. And being in here can make you feel quite disorientated because obviously everything's falling all about the place. Get the camera to focus. It's just like all like this. Now you might not believe it, but this little verge is up a hill. Now a minute ago I put a marble on there and it rolled all the way down here. I'll show you my dad's video that he took of me doing that just now. Change of plan, we're now filming the marble going up a hill. So watch, she's just let it go, that's it. And it's just rolling up the hill. Such is what's so strange about the Crooked House. So we're here on the outside and you can see how strange it looks. Just clearing my throat, I've got a cold again. Now the reason it looks like that is because the ground has shifted around in sort of the same way as the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Either way, that's why this is like this. It's just the ground has shifted around and the house has moved a bit and it just ended up looking like this. So it was reinforced to stay like this and turned into a pub. Clever way to make a business.
Not loads, only one of them. That one is at the Heritage. Roking. It is a Roking, I thought. Yeah.
There's also some motorbikes, so that's cool. We have arrived. We're staying on Avenue Road, and just up that way is Rowley Regis train station. We're going to go and have a look. Here it is. I haven't seen one of these before.
We are sorry to announce that the 1621 West Midlands Railway service to Worcester Shrub Hill has been cancelled. This is due to an operational incident. Passengers for Cradley Heath, Stourbridge Junction and Kidderminster, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 1639 to Kidderminster, departing from platform 2. Passengers for Droitwich Spa and Worcester Shrub Hill, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 1654 to Worcester Shrub Hill, departing from platform 2.
There he goes. I haven't seen one of those trains before. Very interesting shape. Looks like if the Underground came to Birmingham. Like what trains they would have if the Underground came to Birmingham. Very interesting. Kind of cool. I really have always been one for steamers, but diesels aren't too bad as well. Like seeing ones running on the national network. I mean, I'm not in support of graffiti, but I mean that's pretty sick. On the other side there is Henry VIII. Doesn't look particularly happy, does he? Not really. Anyways, it's nice graffiti. As I said, I'm not in support of graffiti, but that is kind of cool. Just in the bridge. So up there would be the railway station, like where you buy the tickets. It's in an interesting format where it's got like the building up on top of the bridge, but then the tracks run under it. I find that quite cool. Very interesting. You can see up there is the station with the little BR sign. I always found it interesting how they kept the British Rail logo even after, oh, what's it called? Yeah, privatisation. That was my dad back there. If you heard that, just whispered the name to me. Thank you, Dad. And off down there is where I saw a train just a minute ago. So I'll see if I can film any trains, if any come past my window when I've got the camera in my hands. But yeah, well, I say house, where we're staying is up there beyond those trees somewhere. And this is Rowley Regis station. I'll probably be having a walk and filming from that bridge. So yeah, that ought to be fun. Just seen a plane going overhead. I ain't got much film of it, just there. Plane. Probably coming in to land at one of the airports. See, it's so exciting for someone who's relatively stayed in the country most of his life and only ever been to London like twice. Being in the city is very interesting. Quite cool seeing all these different things. Like I've seen a lot of massive buildings that I wouldn't have seen before. So that's been quite fun. We're on top of the bridge crossing over for the other platform, and I've just noticed how probably this whole building is original, like all of this, and because there's like girders there that look really old. So I found that quite interesting and, you know, cool to see that they've kept the original stuff. So yeah. Got the points mechanism here. Always very interesting to see. Oh, also some crisps stuck in the points. Crisps. I know this little passover shouldn't look as complicated as it does, but goodness gracious, that looks quite cool. I suppose it's just like 2 points backing onto each other. Creates a very impressive looking track work. I don't know if you remember the siding that we found at Highbridge Station, but there's 2 of them here, presumably because it's busier than in Highbridge. So yeah, that's quite cool to see that there's multiple of those around the network. So yeah, there it is. Probably worth pointing out that Royal Scot came through here something like last Wednesday, bearing in mind it's Saturday. I was annoyed that I missed that, but never mind. The train is here.
Platform 2 from the 1639 West Midlands Railway service to Kidderminster. Calling at Old Hill, Cradley Heath, Lyme, Stourbridge Junction, Hagley, Blakedown and Kidderminster. This train has 2 carriages. Please stand back from the platform edge until the train has stopped. There is no tactile paving at the edge of the platform. Take care and mind the step of the train.
Wow. I love these legendary drivers who honk their horns. Awesome. Now, my dad's just pointed out something really interesting to me about the station. That's that there's some warehouses, presumably built by the LMS, which I think built the station itself, just to like store goods and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of cool, just seeing all the warehouses. Rowley Regis. What I do wonder though is whether they organise their trains, like most railway companies, to come in and go out at the same time. Like one train goes out and another one comes in. I wonder if that's how they're organised. Again, I'm not sure, it's worth some research, but it seems to happen more and more often as I'm doing train spotting nowadays. Huh. I'll give it a Google in a bit. Just while I'm coming out of the station, just wanted to show you this. This is the station building, the outside of it. So that means down there, under here, and indeed over there, is the railway. I wonder why companies keep closing, like, the end bit of the station. I don't really get it. So I'm currently in my room back at the place where we're staying. And just down there through those trees, I don't know if you can see something that's perfectly straight, that is the railway line. Now, I can't see trains very well from here, but you can just about see them through the trees coming past. So, see if I can film one when it comes by in a minute. Because I'm staying in the top. The window's not very clean, but you can see through it just about. Like, if I come back a bit, you can see that the window's not very clean. It's got like rain stuff on it. Not very clean. Anyways, you can see through it. You can see through it if I put the camera like there. Maybe not there, like, yeah, it's a bit dirty. You see through at the top? Oh yeah, much better at the top. So yeah. There it is, the railway line. Somewhere in there. Cool. So I've just found out the room opposite mine has such a peaceful view of just city. Don't know how to describe it, but I love the city. Having come from the countryside in Somerset, you can imagine how different this all seems to me. But I quite like it. It's very nice. Nice and peaceful looking out this window. I've also just worked out we've got some gnomes in our garden. There they are. There's another police car. I keep seeing a ton of police cars here for some particular reason. Maybe it's just because it's a busy city. Guess we'll never know. Suppose we could go and get Humphrey a present over there. He's got his little Easter egg. He'll be alright. So I'm on the window ledge waiting for the train to come, and I just look in the mirror. You just see Lego trains. And just the controller. Look, there they are. The Lego trains. I always find it strange how the camera can never really pick up the right colour for the Lego trains. Sorry, I have a cold. they always look a weird shade of white when actually they're dark green. I mean, I say white, whitey green, like light green. Either way, you can still tell what they look like their physical features, so that's fine. Got the fluffy blanket in the middle of the tracks. Yeah, and I bought a toothbrush because I forgot mine. Customized the picture frame. Should specify that's not actually in the picture frame, it's just resting on top of the actual picture. I'll show you the actual picture just a sec. It is a dog for the steam engines. There's some leaflets I picked up at service stations on the way here. I'll sort that out when I stop recording. On the floor. Well, never mind. Yeah, we've got a decent little setup in here. Got the magazine, 5199 in the box. And cool stuff. We also have some shelves, but hang on a minute, let me get the camera to focus. Also have some shelves, but they're very flimsy, so I've not got anything on them. And a wardrobe, but we're only staying for 4 days, so I'm keeping my stuff in the bag. Yeah, it's quite a nice little room. I have a double bed for I think the first time in my life. So that'd be quite nice. And there's the other room. So yeah. Waiting for the train. Railway line is just down there through those trees, as I told you a minute ago. That was the train. Didn't get a very good shot of it because the camera wasn't focused, so it was in the wrong lighting, and I didn't realise you couldn't see very much through the trees, but even so, that was the train. Don't know if you saw it on the camera, but worth a try. You definitely heard it. So yeah, train. I've got down from the windowsill and my picture frame is all sorted out. I've never tried a Krispy Kreme donut, so I'm going to try it and tell you what I think live. Okay. I like the chocolate icing. It's quite nice. By the way, I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Not because I'm getting overly excited for eating a donut. So I've had a donut, not a Krispy Kreme donut. It's got like sugar glazing around the outside. That's nice. I'll now apologise for making all of you watching at home hungry and finish my donut. I've just finished my donut. That was lovely. There goes the train. Now it is probably worth mentioning that unless the plan changes, then the idea is that we're going to ride into Birmingham on the train from Rowley Regis station, which is just up there, up that road, and we're going to go and have a look at Snow Hill station and New Street station, both in Birmingham and both full of trains. Don't know if I'll be able to film very much there because got to be street smart in massive cities, but yeah, we're going to see what we can film there, see what we can see. Just missed that one. Never mind. So I've just looked outside and noticed how beautiful the lights of Blackheath are. Whoa! Hang on a minute, camera's just focused to be too light. For it to be too light, sorry. Look at this. It's just stunning. And then Lidl's. Really is beautiful. In my opinion, anyways. There will be people who see this site every single day. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Wow. I'm just going to focus on the little sign. Can just about make it out. You can see a big building over there. Not quite sure what that is. Probably offices or flats. Oh man, I love this place. Being someone who's only ever really been in Chard or that sort of area down in Somerset, where the countryside is, what's the word? In abundance, that's the word. Where the countryside is in abundance, then it came as a bit of a shock to just see all of these lights. Oh, this is incredible. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. Good night. Now, it's probably worth mentioning that I only bought the Cadbury wagon because I thought we'd be going to Bourneville to see the Cadbury's factory, but there weren't enough spaces left. We were going to go today, but there weren't enough spaces left, so that's why we went to the Crooked House. Anyways, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.